Hi Aries, I'm hoping you're doing well. This will be the last reading for August. So the last week of August, 25th through the 31st. Let's see, what are the energies? What do you need to know? What's coming in? I'll use the Celtic Cross spread and let's see, how are things unfolding? What is important for you guys for this week that is coming in? What is coming in? How are things unfolding for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and Mars as we are closing the month? So I'm going to do the Celtic cross spread, and I'm thinking then asking what is important. I'll pull 5 cards at the end here as guidance and advice for you guys. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and Mars, 25th through the 31st. How are things unfolding for Aries, please? One more. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and Mars, please. Okay. No matter what, if you feel like you have gone through or restriction, challenges, competition, it feels like something is going to start here new. You're going to let whatever holds you back, whatever binds you. Now, astrologically, because I'm thinking Uranus will go back to Taurus. I don't know if there's going to be a little bit of a retreat, recovery. I have to see how this unfolds. Something is fueling you, even because those two cards are kind of a little bit in contradiction. You know you have to start fresh, but there's certain ties here, egos. We'll see. Let's see how this unfolds. Yeah, maybe it has to do here with your emotions opening up. That maybe it's causing a little bit of a problem. Yeah, I feel like in the end you're going to be fine. The sun coming in here. With the full moon happening as well. Next month, maybe something is going to come to the surface. I feel like no matter what the tension, you are optimistic that there's a fresh start here in your beginning. Messages, something. It's like it feels, even the sun has the baby and the kind of energy here, something that is flourishing for you. But let's see. The king of the king of swords is being challenged by the page of wands. Maybe that's where the restriction is coming in a little bit here, because the way the king of swords is coming is like someone that is older, wiser, logical, always tries to look at things in a positive way, but something is fueling you or this person with this page. It's like I feel like someone knows. It's like I feel like I've gotten to the point that I can see things clearly and I have the knowledge. But this page of wands is like saying, okay, open up to this new possibility. Be more adventurous. I don't know if it's a message here or dating for some of you. That's what's challenging someone that feels like, I don't know, it feels risky, or it feels, is it about age difference for some of you? Is it about new dating? Is it about opening your mind to this new adventure? Which is just the optimism that is coming in. Okay, so it is about you and someone else. I don't know if you guys had this in the beginning when I did, or the mid-month, or if I did for you guys, I did a bonus reading, because I said these two individuals here that are coming in can have a hard time when it comes to expressing emotions. If you are the Queen of Swords and this person is coming in, I don't know if you feel like, oh, can we connect again? What do I need to do? How can we open up? Or even if it is about a marriage situation here. Mentally, you both are compatible. But I'm getting some type of conversation or talk or something new coming in here. Okay. That's why. That's the theme I keep getting. Um, there's a change that needs to come in. The Four of Pentacles, that might be that there's been or a structure or both of you holding on to whatever you possess, and it's time for a fresh start. It's something to experience something new. Between you and this person, we'll see how this unfolds and your advice. I'm getting stability, I'm getting security, but it's time for something new. Maybe a new conversation, as I mentioned, dating here, opening up. Someone is used to their own ways, their own possessive traits here. Yeah, that's why the Hanging Man. Getting out of what you know and opening up to something else. With Neptune, which I mentioned in the last reading for you guys, is in Aries. He's going to go back to Pisces, the circle here. It's like, even if the King of Swords knows certain things here, has the wisdom, it's about surrendering to something else here, to the connection, looking at it from a different point of view, very spiritual. It's going to help maybe have this conversation. It's like, let's surrender, let's see, let's look at it from a different angle. Let's not hold on only to what we know, but experience something else. Okay, so the world really, it's mind-blowing. I keep saying this, how the world is coming in. Circle here, and we have the world that is coming with circles. Something is coming to completion here. Because, as I mentioned, the challenge is this new beginning that is more passionate, more adventurous. So, or someone from a distance, or a journey, or finally you're going to be like, okay, it's run its course. I feel like since the Four of Pentacles is what you've been holding in the past, there was not enough. There really was not enough. And having the Hanging Man, when it comes to your crown chakra, what do you think is going to happen? Or this person is like, once you open up to this world or surrender to something bigger, then both you and this person ready to explore. I feel like the world is coming in as the journey here, the completion, the congratulations. We've made it. Or you're embarking, or you're completing a big cycle in your life that is important. Yeah, you guys had this in the new moon reading that I did. I want to say you have had, by the way, the High Priestess a few times, and that's why I keep saying your intuition knows, you know here how to make the best choice. It's like very Piscean. Some of you may have strong Pisces in your chart as well. This will make you understand, where with the Queen of Swords, even the Queen of Swords has all this knowledge here, all the books, but it's something deeper. And it feels like merging in that, or in when it comes to spirituality here for some of you, or the connection, or telepathy, or something that you feel like, I cannot understand, but I know it's going to help you. Again, when it comes to this a little bit cold-hearted, logical kind of energy, everything with the Piscean is about merging, intertwining with something bigger here. But I feel like because of the world and the wisdom here, the High Priestess is coming in, is helping you get out of whatever you've been feeling stuck. Looking at the big picture. So yeah, I feel like you're gonna know. There's this yin and yang here as well. There's the Ace of Swords and the Cup, which I feel like is bringing that logical breakthrough here, but also the emotion. Yet this card keeps coming for you guys a lot lately. Okay, the Emperor being externally to you, I want to say that it might be how this person sees you. If I'm connecting to the masculine, and you feel like this is your person, but you're not sure here, because both of you, whatever are the circumstances, the distance, or Both of you kind of feel like you're going through some difficulty times. How can you surrender and let the connection here come together? Because the Emperor is all about the structure. Someone in power, stability. Once accessing the wisdom and the intuition is telling you this is coming in with the power, the God, by the way. It can be about a career. It can be about this big achievement, a boss, the divine masculine here that is coming in. Okay, the Queen of Cups. I want to say that's what you want, right? Because I said in the beginning there was this fear of opening up the feelings, and you're coming in. If I'm connecting to the feminine energy here, if you have a lot also of water, you have had a hard time with a person, and maybe you were detached as well here, and you're feeling like the best situation is for me to open up. I know here how to handle all these feelings, all these emotions, my intuition here, my heart. If this is your person and you feel like, again, there's been some type of coldness, you're hoping that finally things are coming in a more intuitive, emotional way. That's what it feels like it's coming in. Okay, so this is good. The Ace of Wands being the outcome. Finally, that's why I said we need that fire. We need that initiation. We need that spark. By the way, completion here or this journey. And then what's the best possible outcome? The key, the beginning. This is immediate. Of all the aces, the Ace of Wands is like now. This starts now. The journey. Turning the key, the spark, the engine of whatever it is here that you need to complete, especially because, again, with a Hangman, you feel like I need to surrender, I need to see, I need to connect, I don't know what's going to happen here. It's time. It's the beginning of something that brings here what it is that you want to develop, what it is, this phase here that you want to start. But first we got to have the key, the potential, the beginning, the spark that starts everything, the life force. That's what that is. Yeah, the Seven of Wands, it feels like you're determined here, no matter what, dominant. I don't know if you're being closed off about a situation because of fear, because of, I don't know what's going on here with this couple energy, as I mentioned, or divorce or cold energy here. That's not the case. I feel like you're ready for something new in your life, depending who you are here, because I feel like, or I'm dealing with 3 people, or I'm dealing with a couple that has had a hard time starting over here, or distance or completing, but the spark, the passion, the desire is there. How you access it as being something very much important here that you need to be aware of. So, very excited energy. It is a beginning, it is a potential after, this immediate situation that is coming in, closing the chapter here successfully. Both the immediate future and the outcome are very successful for you guys. Let's see here for the 25th through the 31st. What is important for Aries to know here? Guide and advise them, please. Guide and advise them regarding this situation. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. I will continue saying though, follow their intuition. Not everything is here, especially if you are more logical, is going to be seen exactly. That might be the difficulty here, what you're struggling with, letting go and trying kind of to be guided by this inner knowing, because that's what's going to help you. One more. The Hanging Man and the Wheel of Fortune, which comes for you. Yeah, something is about to change. You're waiting, you're trying to understand why this has happened. What do you need to gain different perspective, different view, and it's going to come to you. There's a turning of events here, there's a change, there's fated situation. How you deal with it is very important. how you meet that opportunity, how you ready for that opportunity, for that change is going to help you. The moon, the high priestess has here all the secrets. Is the keeper. So you're accessing that. Whatever has been hidden, as I mentioned. Yeah, you guys have gone through heartbreak, separation, feeling torn, divorce, some of you, but it feels like something new is coming in. The Eight of Cups, which keeps coming in. The Seven of Wands, again for you guys. The Knight of Pentacles, which is very nice. The Five of Swords, and the Empress. Wow, maybe that's why the new beginning that is coming in. Externally, I said we have the masculine, right? We have the Emperor. So there's definitely a perfect here combination between you and someone else, but it's coming with many disappointments and realizations. The Eight of Cups is coming with understanding I need to leave something behind. But this is not gotten you down. That's where the Seven of Wands. Maybe some of you walked away from a situation. You have gone through disappointments. This is Saturn in Pisces. Saturn is in Aries. Again, it's going to go back to Pisces. So for some of you, you have to complete that journey or something that is left here with the Three of Swords. Maybe separation, maybe again, it's left kind of unfinished. So it's going to get you, no matter what it's telling you, yes, it's okay to kind of go through all of those feelings, all those emotions, to understand here what you want, what you don't want. And it's not easy, but you'll kind of let it go, because the Seven of Wands is someone that feels like, but now I know I can overcome this. That's the Mars in Leo dominant energy. I'll overcome this. I know here when it comes to what do I need to do long term, look at the Knight of Pentacles. That's the determination, something steady romantically here. Also when it comes to long term, that's what you're looking at when it comes to this advice. I'm going to overcome this. I'm going to go towards this situation. Venus and Venus, Venus in Aquarius and Venus here. Yes, there's because of this Three of Swords, that's why this is coming in. There's some type of situation here or of other people, or who's going to get hurt in the name of love here, what I'm ready to kind of accomplish. In the end, it's telling you that there's true love and abundance that is coming in, and growth. But how you deal with this conflict here, because there's always a fear of someone getting hurt, who has the last words, how someone here is dealing with this Three of Swords. I like that the Five of Swords here is not like backstabbing anyone, or is not, no, I gotta win and that's what I care. No, it's someone that feels like two people. Yes, we know this is a situation here, part of the Empress, those Three Swords, that this is a difficult situation, but how we handle it, is it like, what is it worth it? In the end, it's like choosing love, growth here, and nurturing that is going to be very important. How you stand your ground, how you move towards it with this consistency and love is going to help you decide, why is there some difficult situation here? What is this crisis? How you deal with it, it's going to help you. And I feel like it is about you and this other person, or union here, or growth, or creativity, that is going to resolve whatever it is that you've been feeling disappointed. But it's because of the way you're standing, the way you're taking actions, step by step, practical, romantic as well here, that you're going to win. You're going to make it happen. That's what it feels, guys. So this is like an advice of whatever you're dealing with and what you should be aware of. If you're asking, is this person here that is coming towards me, or should I go towards them? Are they going to be difficulties? No, they're very nurturing, loving, and open. If you're afraid that there's going to be some difficulty with them. But I keep getting there's this perfect match at the same time, or the masculine and the feminine coming together in their best version. There's the yin and yang, how you come together as well. That is going to help you. But yeah, the chance, the opportunity, the spark, it's here. Beware of that. So this is it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed these readings. If you do, please let me know by liking this video. I will truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.